actually not broken. Hooray! Okay, assuming the model will pop up. What's up, people? There it is. Okay, it's your boy Dark. We're here, we're back, we're alive, and we're doing some counter sides. Yeah. So we are in episode 12, Act 3. I'm looking to get done with Act 3 and maybe Act 4 today, depending on a few things. I would like to be done with this episode, but we'll see what the fuck happens. Shit's kind of getting in the way, but it is what it is. Without further ado, though, Act 3 start is we're fighting off some weird fucking garden beast corrupted corrupt COs, yeah. I'm using this team. I figure I might as well use Paradox for once, see what the fuck she can do. Oh yeah, right, I forgot I have to include a ship. Lake Superior, fuck it. Okay. Go get him. Mother used to tell me, all the stars that twinkle in the sky are lights made from the wishes of people everywhere. And when a wish gets really big, the star shines brightly as ever and falls to the sky. Falls to the ground, god damn it. She said it fell to make that person's wish come true. Oh, hello, it's this girl. Do I have a wish? I do, but it's a secret. This is also a secret, but I like the tomatoes you make the most. Tomorrow's a special day, so I'll be taking just one basket full of the ripest tomatoes. What day is it tomorrow? I guess the youngest sprouts wouldn't know. Tomorrow is my... Oh, a star just fell. It's my first time seeing one. It must have come down to grant someone's wish, right? Do you think the star will like the flower tea I made? I'll be right back. That's our introduction to this one, huh? Okay, Paradox is here. Ow! My goodness, I got caught in a tree branch. If I'd fallen down the whole way, my neck would have been twisted. Wait a second. A tree? Why is there a tree growing in an isolated space? Oh, Miss Star? Why are you dangled up there? Huh? Who are you? Wow, the star asked my name. I'm Solave. I'm my mother's daughter who guards her garden. Your mother's garden? Can't be. Is your mother Pavian? Yes. Wow, you do know everything. It's impossible. Time shouldn't flow in this space. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, it's a CO. You have to get down from there. Does it look like I'm up here because I want to? Hold on, I'll try to get you down. Ow! Oh, you're down. Hey, why you? You can't poke people with a stick like that. Isn't that how you get things down from a tree? I'm sorry. I only ever dropped apples and pears from trees before. I'm glad you landed safely on the ground. Damn, they're already this close? There's a CO inside the garden, so it's dangerous. Follow me. We'll be safe in my home. Home? So I get that this place is not anything like you expected it to be. Hooray. I don't even remember what what Paradox does. I'm just using her anyway. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, right. She got a skill that's in her back, doesn't she? I got the crazy Bouet yo-yo bitch here too. Yeah, I think her special ability is just send her back to the fucking start. Well, it's a good thing I brought out him, but it looks like I'm not gonna make the time here. Alright, I figured I'd just use Paradox just cause they're in this story, but alright, looks like I gotta redo this team a bit. I can still use Paradox just cause, but we're definitely not gonna make the 3 limit time here. Alright, well at least I know how to redo my team. I'm just gonna remind myself exactly what the fuck Paradox does. Phew. It's the outer yard from here, so we should be safe. Miss Star, are you alright? Oh no, you're bleeding from your knee! I'm fine. It's no big deal. Anyway, you seem to be able to control plants. Are you a counter? I am. I'm a counter like my mother. I'm taking care of the outer yard by myself when one day I suddenly developed this ability. By yourself? Where's Pal? I can't get it. Where's Palvlin? Mother's not here. She left into the inner yard of the garden. It's okay. Mother will return one day. And I've been taking good care of the garden. Come inside. I have herbs at home that'll stop the bleeding. I can't believe that the first thing I saw here were vast green landscapes and an innocent child. It's not turning out as I expected. I thought all I had to do was meet Palvin. Well, shit don't happen like you expect it to sometimes. Alright, let's do this again. Only this time. Let's do that. Change this to that. Change this to the Enterprise. And actually, maybe I'll do this. Yeah, change you to Dragon Boy. Let me remind myself what exactly Paradox can do. Oh, she's got low-level skills. That makes sense. So it seems to just be helping to increase attack speed. Forgot I saved you for the skill up thingies that I usually do, but you know what, fuck it. If I'm gonna use you, I'm gonna use you. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of funny too. Alright, let's try that again, see if I can get 3 stars this time. Feeling I could summon the front line right away. So she's mainly just to help increase attack speeds, which honestly that's pretty useful in a number of situations. Alright, Dragon Boy's here. Oh. Not bad, I meant to spring this one out. Dragon Boy's down. This is going a lot worse than I expected, though. Huh. Well, shit, maybe I needed her out there after all. Or maybe I just need to replace Palvi. I mean, Paradox. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to replace Paradox after all. Replace you with I don't know, we'll try that. And then... healer.
準備が終わり次第順次降下します一生忘れられぬ舞台に仕上げてみようじゃないか加速独走する
Alright, when you're at the level, you gotta actually give a care about what you deploy. Well, we're doing better, I think. No one's dying yet. Yeah, I think we're doing better. It's just damage dealing is a problem. Might be able to get 2 stars out of this. Ah. Nope, not quite. Definitely 2 stars though. Cool. Alright, well, we made some progress. I'll take that. Let's see then. In that case... let's see if I just get her out sooner. And then again, what was her leader skill again? What was your leader skill again? That might actually help too. And then what was your thing again? Damage reduction. Alright, I think we'll let you be the leader this time too. We'll change some shit up. Maybe I'll throw in... nah, fuck it. We're experimenting. Excuse me, goddamn. I say we're trying a bunch of shit. Dragon Boy's definitely ripping and tearing, but he's gonna die. Yep. Alright, if we bring you out now, there we go. Alright, so the deployment order might have cost me here. Yeah, I feel like we're killing him a little faster this time. Just a little bit, though. It was a little faster. Just a little bit, though. So I gotta change it up a little now. We'll do what I did, I just can't leave it to auto. There we go. Bring out the healer. Do that. Bring you out. Gotta bring out Dragon Boy next. Okay. Now that we got all the people out in the playing field, let's see how this goes. As everyone's doing a thing now. Yeah, I think we're not doing too bad right now. Whether this gets him killed in about 30 seconds or not is the question. Oh, that really helped. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I think he might be good this time. Maybe. Especially because Dragon Boy keeps doing those reflect attacks. Yeah, that's good. Okay. With 12 seconds to spare. Nice. Okay, we did the thing. Hooray. Okay. There was an unfamiliar girl in the place where an antagonist of a forgotten past should have been protecting a memory. Wow. So soft, so fluffy. Haven't you touched my ears enough? Oh, sorry. I meant to treat you, but your ears were so memorizing. I was just wondering, but do all stars have such pretty ears and tails? I'm not a star. My name is Paradox. And this tale has been passed down for generations. Were my ancestors in Burwood. And may I call you Perry? You're not even listening to a word I'm saying! Oh. Are you mad at me? It's been a long time since I had a proper conversation with anyone. I'm sorry. I won't talk anymore. How long have you been here alone? No one told you to cover your mouth. You can talk, so take your hands off. From what my mother taught me, I've been alone for 5 birthdays. And tomorrow's my 6th. And I won't have to spend it alone. Do you like tomatoes? They might not be ripe yet, but they're still delicious. I even picked a lot of apricots the other day. I'm sorry, but I didn't come here to have fun. Of course, I know that. You came down to grant someone their wish, right? A wish? Well, you're not wrong. I'm here to retrieve what the administration left your mother. If the location hasn't changed, it should be in the center of the garden. The administration? But you must be the hero of the administration. Hero? Don't worry, I'll guide you into the garden. You? Mother told me once that when the world was in crisis, the heroes of the administration appeared and saved us. And in return, we protect the administration's treasure, so that when they come back one day, we can return it to them. I'm not a hero. Let's just say I'm an advisor. Advisor? Then are advisors not heroes? Oh, I see. I also hear the heroes are busy protecting the world outside the garden. I guess they didn't have time to come here. That's why Mother couldn't go along with them. With me in her belly, she thought she'd be a hindrance to the busy heroes. Okay. The bleeding should stop and your wounds will heal quickly. I even tied it into a pretty ribbon shape. Isn't it pretty? I learned it from Mother. Yeah, it's pretty. Don't worry. I'll make sure you return the I'll make sure to return the administration's treasure. What do you think of the flower tea? Is it fragrant? Do you like it? It tastes just like water, but the scent is sweet, like a fruit. Also smells familiar. Wow, I knew Mother's friends would notice. It's a tea made from a flower called Cinderella, or whatever the fuck you say it as. But after Mother left, there's no Cinderella in the garden anymore. Why did Paolin leave you alone? It's because Mother is an adult. It's natural that she goes on adventures. Adults are busy and cannot take care of their children forever. They must also be responsible. I may not be an adult, but I understand that much. She hasn't been back for 6 years. Doesn't that concern you? Of course it concerns me. But I made a promise that I'll take care of the garden instead of her. If I neglect the garden out of concern for Mother, she'll be disappointed when she returns. I see. You have a strong sense of responsibility. So relay? Goddamn, that was my fucking thing breaking. Hold on. Okay. God damn it. I must be, because I want to become an adult as fast as possible. Well, since you're 6 years old. See, I knew you were young, but I didn't think you were that damn young. Jesus Christ, this is a 6-year-old in this universe, huh? Oh. You're an adult too because you're friends with mothers, aren't you, Perry? Yeah, I guess. You're an adult, but you're just as tall as me. I just realized something. Hold on, I gotta fix my damn mic here. The short joke. I thought that I would become a tall adult like Mother when I grew up, but I guess I could stop growing at this height. And so, I planned on learning how to make bigger clothes when Mother returned, but I guess I was worried for nothing. Don't worry, you're still growing. It's different for each person, but genetics still count. Genetics? What's that? It means that children and their parents usually look alike, in both appearance and personality. Okay. I like genetics. I always wanted to be like Mother. But that depends on how much effort you put in. If you don't eat well and oversleep while relying... excuse me. While relying solely on genetics, you might become a short adult like me. Oh, good night then. Still, I don't think being small is that bad. You're cute, Perry. Stop talking nonsense and go to bed. You're gonna have to be my guide tomorrow morning. You know, I'm glad you're here, Perry. Mother said I wasn't allowed to enter the inner yard until I became an adult. But since you're an adult, I should be able to enter it with you. I might even bump into Mother on her adventure. I'm sure she'd be surprised to see us, right? What does that treasure look like? Mother never showed it to me once. Oh, and what do the heroes look like? Is there anyone taller than Mother? I heard Mother's master is skilled with a sword, but I've never seen a sword in person before. Could I swing it a few times later? You're not gonna grow if you keep talking and don't go to bed. Sleep? That shut her up. This place was made by Pevalon's isolation ability. Being separated from the world, time should be suspended forever in here. Seeing how time is flowing, it could only mean that there's a problem with the isolation. I knew this wouldn't go as smoothly as I thought it would. I wanted to at least bring the Valkyrie with me no matter what. I know she wouldn't die that easy, but I wonder what happened to her. Every birth means the will of the world. In this world, she was the world's will. More of these garden guys. Got it. Mostly rangers, some defenders. Alright, so we'll start with the usual. And we'll work our way down from there. We'll definitely want you. And then Dragon Boy. Then from there, I don't know. You know what? Sigma. Why not? If it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. I see some people got the skill. And why not? I'll give you the one thing. This is the entrance. It's been a long time since I went inside the garden, so I'm really nervous. Even finding the entrance is hard. I get lost immediately if I went in there alone. Mother made it a maze on purpose, so that means the COs could not escape. The COs are coming out from in there? Yes. They used to appear frequently near our house, but ever since Mother left to stop them, the area around the house became safe. It's all thanks to her fighting them off in the inner yard, like an administration hero. This is my first time coming here with someone else. What do you think? Isn't it beautiful? It's full of plants, much like Palvian's taste. Seeing how many plants have grown, she was also aware the time was flowing. And then, for her child, Vivian must... Huh? That bush! These are raspberries that Mother and I planted. They also bore fruit. Here, let's eat some together. You're going to try growing fruit in a corrupted area? Doesn't it sound wonderful? It's nice to see lush greenery covered the Tainish lands, but if the corruption rate gets any stronger than now, they'll all wither away. Could all be for nothing. That may be true, but all forests start with a single blade of glass. And when I imagine this place becoming a green pasture in the future, I don't think it'll be all for nothing. Excellent attitude, Palvian! To love your world in your own way and work hard for it. It's one of the most important attitudes an antagonist who protects the world should have. Huh? Ma'am, you're not supposed to pick them now. What a bitter raspberry. But if this is the taste of hope blooming in these barren lands, I'll gladly enjoy it. It's not ripe yet, so of course it's bitter, Aura. You really have no patience. How is it, Perry? Huh? The raspberry, is it sweet? Yeah. Yeah, it is, kid. Sweet for a number of other reasons you cannot comprehend, kid. I told her the sun was going to be out. I can't taste any bitterness. Of course you don't. It was planted on the soil that Mother chose. She said that raspberries grow best in place with a little sunlight. Oh, come to think of it, this wouldn't surprise you at all, Perry. Because in the outside world where the administration is, there are bigger forests, more colorful flowers, and even more delicious fruits than here, right? I'm sure there are thousands of berries that are tastier than raspberries, right? If I may ask, did you bring any seeds of them with you? Solaveri, I don't know why your mother said those things to you, but the world outside the garden has already... be careful, Perry! There are COs in here as well? Sovali, let's turn back and find another way! No. The child's determined. Let's see how this goes. I will defend this garden. I will defend everything. Some shit like that, probably. I don't know. I can fight! What? Hey, you! Yeah, she's actually an awakened person. She's got the power of nature and shit.
I haven't really developed her too well, though, so I wouldn't really use her in this situation. And then we bring out this. Now, this don't seem to be as much of a slog as the last one. Still want to take over so I can bring out Dragon Boy, bro. Can I make it in time? Just in time. Let's go, bitch. Dragon Boy, go. Get him. Alright, if that one could get set up right, this will actually be really good. Oh yeah, this is definitely not even remotely as much of a little slog as the last one. And Sigma will only be here just to say hi. Oh, my arms are shaking. I endured it, and I won. Harry, did I do well? Hey, how can you be smiling when you almost died? I told you we should run. Why did you act so recklessly? We'll only end up further away if we run. What? Mother said she fought those kinds of COs since before I was born. There are even COs that are 100 times bigger than me, and they live in the deepest part of the garden's inner yard. There are even stronger COs than this one? That's why Mother left the garden's inner yard by herself. For the inner yard, to stop the COs instead of me. According to Mother's words, the deeper we go in, the stronger the COs will encounter. So I felt like if we would never see her, if we were to flee and try to look for a safe passageway. Huh. So that's why you fought it? I thought you were just a talkative kid, but I guess I underestimated you. Being courageous is good and all. Just don't rush in like that. Perry, are you mad because of that? Why would I be mad at you? I'm just saying. Palvian would be sad if you get hurt while being reckless. Then, I won't be able to face her after bringing you with me. Alright. I'll be careful not to get hurt from now on. We're here. Excuse me. This is the second door out of the 3 that leads to the garden's inner yard. At least there aren't any vines blocking this path this time. I'm feeling something unusual beyond that door. It's not corruption rays, but a divine-like spirit energy. Is there something wrong with the seal? Perry, you don't look so good. Would you like some herbs that help with stomach aches? Careful. There's some kind of power filling up the space beyond this door. The moment you open it, it'll start flooding in. I shouldn't open it? But then we won't be able to reach the treasure. It's not something dangerous like corruption rays, but don't be scared of whatever might happen once you open the door, okay? Okay, I'll be brave. Oh, should we wear a flower ring together? A flower ring? Right now? I was taught that your fears will disappear if you wear a flower ring on your finger. And here I thought you were going to say something important. You don't need one? Fine. I'll have one. I just need to tie the flower stem in a circle, right? I'll make yours, Perry. I made a ton of them before. Are you ready now? Totally ready. We have our rings, so we'll be fine no matter what happens. Then, I'll open the door. Nothing's happening. Perry? She was right behind me a second ago. Where did she go? Oh shit, was it a fucking illusion? Huh? That's a CO? No way. It's much larger than any other monster I've seen before. I'm so scared that my voice isn't working. Can't even move my legs. It looked this way! Mother, help me! Is the monster dead? Who defeated it? Oh shit, okay, we are in some type of illusion thing. Hide. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. What's your name? Alvian? Mother? I see. This is Hyde. Sending the coordinates now. I secured the antagonist from a village attacked by Category 3, requesting air support. Antagonist? Alvian, do you know where the residents are taking refuge? It's the building on the hill over there. The residents are evacuated to that place. Very well. Can you get up and walk? Of course, I can still fight. Ouch. I barely touched you and you collapsed. You're in no condition to fight. What? My hometown is in flames because of those monsters. I can't just sit here helplessly. Oh, look. That massive thing in the sky. What is that? Assault ship Grenpier. Right, there is requested coordinates. I'll take on the big one in the front. You take care of the rear. The other residents have gathered in the mansion on the hill. Be careful not to shoot it. Leave it to me, Commander Hyde. All those monsters are being swept away like they're nothing. Who are you? We are the administration. We have come to change the outcome of this world from being ravaged by those monsters. Then you are heroes who've come to save us? Think whatever you want. Leave this to us and get some rest. Because you're fated to fight countless battles with us going forward. The administration. Incredible. That's so cool. You're finally awake. Oh, Perry? I just saw Mother and a very, very strong person. What was it I just saw? It's a memory of the past. It's coming from the treasure we're after. As we get closer to the seal at the center of the garden, we'll be able to glimpse the memory stored in it. Then what I saw wasn't a dream, but something that really happened in the past? I knew it. So, Mother was telling the truth. I'm so happy I got to see the hero of the administration in person. I only ever heard stories about the hero. Oh, you know the hero, don't you? Are you two close colleagues? I don't know. We're colleagues, but in a way we're also sworn enemies. Enemies? And do you hate this person, Perry? It's hard to define a relationship with just one word. Because once you get to know someone for a long time, you can only see their good side. In other words, just because your first impression of someone is bad, that doesn't mean you lost your chance to become friends. Wow. Liking and hating a person at the same time. Relationships can be complicated. You're fucking right about that. Tell me about it. Well, your mother liked her a lot. Well, she did save her life. Then what's the relationship between her and Mother? Are they friends? I think it was more master and apprentice. Master? So, the hero was Mother's master, who Mother said was really strong. Yeah, but she hated being called master. Anyway, we should take a break now. We've come a long way today. We should prepare for tomorrow before the sunset. Okay, let's go back. I also want to go and draw what I saw today. It's not a good sign that the memories are coming out of the garden. Perhaps not to prepare for the worst case scenario. Hurry up, Harry. You'll get lost if you go alone. Okay, I'm coming. Oh, come to think of it. What kind of memory did you see? Was it the same one as the one I saw? It wasn't, it wasn't anything, yeah, blah, blah, I mixed that up. It wasn't anything special. I just saw your mother and her master chatting with each other. I want to know what they were talking about. Could you tell me later? It's rude to eavesdrop on other people. I'm so curious. Eh. Master, I have a question. You seem to always have some for me. It's almost time for training. Make it a short one. What is a counter? You've been a counter for a long time. Why are you suddenly curious about that? Because counter is a concept that arose when monsters called CO started to appear around the world. That's why when the administration was not very well known, counters were the ones that were treated as monsters. For me, I think the term counter exists the same way. Where there is darkness, there must be light. Since the despair of COs appeared in our world, we created the term counter as a hope to fight against it. You can think of it however you like. That's up to you. Counters are like antibodies created by the world to get rid of the world of the bacteria called corruption. And you, the antagonist, are the sole vaccine that can fight the new disease we call the Demon Lord. I knew it. Does this answer your question? Yes. Your words have given me certainty, Master. What a strange thing to say. You have always been confident. Why do you suddenly need certainty? No big reason. I just wanted to tell my future child. The power you have is not miraculous, but hope left behind by this world. Don't be mistaken. The child of the antagonist doesn't always become a counter. Oh? Really? This is embarrassing. My ignorance seemed to have made me worry over nothing. But it's not entirely unlikely. If the world requires your child's fate, then it will become a counter. If the world requires my child's fate, I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. You worry too much. You may not be skilled with the sword, but your tenacity to never give up is far better than any of my other apprentices. Your child will accept and overcome any fate, if your child is even as half as good as you. Wow. Hearing those words washed my worries away. Your help resolves your apprentices' concerns and compliment them. You're a great teacher, Master. I don't remember having an apprentice who can't even swing a sword. Oh, come on. I know you don't mean any of that. We're going to be late for training. Wait for me, Master? Being chosen by the world. That is what it means to be a counter. Counters do not represent good or evil. They are merely born into a fate for the world to reach the future it wants. So we finally get more of an example of what the fuck a counter is, huh? Nice. Whenever I begged Mother to tell me stories, she'd always talk about the heroes of the administration. I really like those stories. Yawning. Look at this kid. She can't even wake up in the morning. You stayed up late at night scrubbing drawings. You're still tired, aren't you? Yep. Because being tired means you had an eventful day. And recording what happened that day is very, very important. I spent a lot of time trying to express your fluffiness. That's her drawing. That's cute, though. This is me? Oh, sure you were drawing a CO. Seriously? But I worked so hard on it. Well, the more I look at it, the more it does seem like me. I'll give it to you as a present if you like. How about you draw me again later? I'll even pose for you. I didn't know you were that ambitious, but alright. This is it. Beyond this door is the pathway that leads to the inner yard. The vines are blocking the entrance again. Don't worry, I'll ask them to move again. Huh? What's wrong? They won't move. I don't think my voice is reaching the vines. Your abilities aren't working on them? It's weird. I'm so close to them, but they feel like they're very far away. That is strange. I can feel the wind blowing, but the leaves behind the fence aren't swaying. It's as if... It's like there's an invisible wall in front of us. It's something like that. The inner yard and the space outside have been separated. Separated? What do you mean? It's Palvian's ability. She's able to isolate spaces and contain anything inside it. She normally used it to trap monsters that were difficult to deal with. It may appear like the outside is just a step away, but in reality, they are further apart than the ends of the world. Wow, I didn't know Mother was so powerful. It's my first time hearing of her ability. Mother never used her abilities in front of me. Actually, the entire place where you stand is Palvian's ability itself. Shit. Palvian made this garden to isolate the space from the outside. The entire garden is made from Mother's ability? Outside the garden, there are monsters more dangerous than COs. That's why she made this safe place. I see. But I don't understand. Why would Mother contain herself and not the monster? If it's just one scary monster, she could isolate it. But if the outside world is crawling with monsters, it'd be easier to isolate herself. Then are the people outside okay? I heard the administration heroes are fighting the monsters instead of Mother. Solove, no one is alive outside this garden. What? Nobody's alive? But from the memory I saw, the administration saved Mother and those people. The administration tried to fend off the corruption, but was ultimately defeated. As a result, they all died or were turned into monsters like COs. When the world was on the verge of collapse, Palvian used all the world's remaining possibilities to create this small, isolated space, dividing the inside from the out. Then this garden? And we are all that's left of this world? Yeah. Outside of this isolated space, the only things that exist are corruption and COs that will consume anything living. Come to think of it, Mother didn't like talking about the world outside of the garden. But I didn't know it was that bad. Then, are you a ghost who came from the outside, Perry? I'm not a ghost, but something similar. Some people in the administration, including me, didn't belong in your world from the beginning. I don't get it. Are you saying there are other worlds besides this one? That's exactly right, kid. Just as a tree grows new branches when it loses one, a new world is created when the old world meets its end. But no matter how many new branches a diseased tree grows, it's only a matter of time before it starts to rot. The administration finds new worlds every time one collapses, looking for a way to stop this disease. And this world was one of them. Mother used to say that the administration wasn't just fighting with the COs, but working hard to eliminate them. But also, she said it would take a lot of time and effort to do so. Palvian's making of this space is also part of that effort. And, thanks to that, we're able to make progress. So you've come to take the treasure. Does that mean it no longer needs to be protected, Perry? Once the treasure is found, do Mother and I go to where the administration is? Palvian won't be able to leave this place. She and this garden are one now. Mother and the garden are one? It's hard to explain all of it right now, but I'll tell you when the time comes. But to give you a heads up, you'll be able to come with us, but I'm sure your mother would want that too. No, I'm fine. I never felt like I was missing anything while staying here, because I'm happy enough being with Mother. Well, that's the problem, kid. but I don't have any great abilities like her. Is there no way to open up the inner yard without Mother's abilities? It might have been possible if your mother's master was here. But I wasn't able to bring her, someone stopped her. Then, how about you go back and bring her here? That's not possible. I was in a hurry trying to run away, and I didn't prepare a way to go back. What? So, even if you find the treasure, you can't take it with you? For now, yeah. If there's a way to get back, it'll be my colleagues when my colleagues find this place. That's good news. Oh, God damn it. If we wait here, the administration will come to rescue you, Perry. Well, it's not that simple. Time and space are tangled too much on the way here, so it would be like finding a needle in a haystack for the administration to find this place's coordinates. We could try to make that needle shine by freeing the memories with the inner yard, but we can't do that when the path is blocked. Then you'll need to find the garden's treasure to go back. Don't worry, Perry. I'm Mother's daughter, remember? If Mother made this wall with her ability, then I might be able to break it. Yeah. It's better to try something than do nothing. I'll circle around the fence to see if there's a gap we can squeeze through. No, Palvian would never have made gaps in the first place. There is a chance she might have slipped up, though. Okay, I'll do my best, too. Huh. You need a fishing rod? Yes. The fishing rod is an artifact managed by Locus, and you, the senior, have the authority to carry it out. You know that's a high-risk... You know that high-risk artifacts aren't goods that can be just taken out or moved around. On top of that, you want me to deliver that to the innermost sector of the Northern Union? Do you think they'll just sit back and watch as one of the administration's artifacts just casually enter their territory? It is a risky move, but I believe it's a risk worth taking. According to the administration's words, if this operation is successful, we will have obtained a weapon to stop the Demon Lord. The fishing rod is a phase shifter that transmits everything in designated coordinates. Its outcome is unpredictable. You could summon all the COs in the area to the normal side while trying to transport a piece of cargo that's drifting in the counter side. So, how useful would this uncontrollable object be for this plan you're talking about? Right now, Paradox is searching for the weapon. But according to the information from my employee, Paradox has no way of returning to the normal side. What? But that prisoner... Did you say she went into the past through the well? That's why we must bring her back. Using the fishing rod, of course. Putting aside the reason why you need such an important weapon is beyond the time axis. I mean, why in such an important weapon? It'll be impossible to interfere with coordinates that are unobservable with the fishing rod. Hang on. If we could secure the exact coordinates of the time axis where Paradox is, might be worth a shot. I can't even tell if she's wearing pants or not, to be honest. Is there a signal pattern that can help pinpoint her location? I know the signal pattern for the weapon we're looking for. If Paradox can remove the seal of the weapon, we'll be able to observe the powerful divinity energy from the well. Divinity energy? That's it! The Quaffle Dimension energy can be observed from beyond imaginary space-time! And yes, she is not wearing any pants. Okay. Oh. But the only artifact that can observe the time access is currently stored in Chamber. And with Chamber Senior missing, there's no way to get it out. Don't worry, we're already in the possession of the periscope. What? Why do you have that? Did you meet with Jackson? It was abandoned in the counterside's ground zero. We found it while trying to track down Senior Jackson. So, is it worth a shot with these two artifacts? I'm not sure why it was there, but with these two tools, it's theoretically possible. First, you have to find the cinder pattern using the periscope that observes the past and secure the coordinates. Next, send the fishing rod to the coordinates and bring back Pandora to the normal side. The problem is that this has never been attempted before, so I don't know if it'll even succeed. If we don't try, Paradox will forever be stranded in the past, and we'll never be able to bring back the weapon. Since it's theoretically possible, shouldn't we at least give it a try? Alright, I'll send it along with an escort force right away. No, there's no need for the administration units. It'll be best if you avoid any confrontation with a nation that is hostile towards us. You don't want any troops? What if they seize the artifact? Are you going to beg them to return it? I promise that it won't be stolen. Instead, there should be a package that was sent from my company. Could you send that with it as well? Let's check. How big and how heavy does it weigh? It's about the size of a teddy bear, but it's a bit heavier than one. A teddy bear? I've sent the coordinates to Senior Isolate where the fishing rod should be delivered, Supreme Administrator. Boss, I finished it like a periscope on the wall on the top of the well like you asked. Good job, everyone. Now then, let's start observing. The lush world that the heroes had promised was nowhere to be found. Perry! There you are! Huffing. You were gone for so long, I came looking for... you. Oh, she fell down. My legs feel numb from walking too long. Here, have some medicinal tea. It'll clear your senses. It's so bitter! Which means it's effective. I couldn't find it. Huh? Find what? No matter how much I looked around, there's no gap. It's the same for me. I tried with all my might to talk to the wall, but I got no response. But if we don't give up, our efforts will pay off one day, right? I don't know. Not giving up is good, but I'm not sure how much time we have left. What is it, Perry? I smelled something familiar. It's the scent of the flower tea you made me. It's not far from here. The flower tea you drank before? Oh, you mean the Sendula. But I've never seen it grow anywhere in the garden ever since Mother left. It's over here! This place is full of thorny vines. The smell is coming from in there. Solove, could you move those vines? The roots are too dense. It won't be easy to move them. I guess there's nothing we can do then. We can't go through such a rough place just because of a smell. You said the smell came from in there, right? Solove? Hey, wait! It's a field of thorns! Are you seriously planning on walking in there? The smell of the Sendula. Maybe that's a clue where to find Mother. Please. Even if it's just a little bit, open the way for us. You're already covered in wounds, Solove. What are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I don't care about my wounds. For 6 birthdays, I haven't seen her once. I don't know anything. Why she isn't coming home, or why the door to the inner yard is blocked. I wanted to see her so badly. I promised her I'd wait. So I waited all these years. I dried the Sendulas that withered after Mother's left, and only took them out on my birthday. I spent years at reminding myself of Mother, With only that scent! If I can meet her again, then these thorns don't hurt me at all! A child's determination to see their mother. Oh, the heartstrings. Well, it's so much. Hang in there. I removed most of the thorns now. I thought you transformed into a hedgehog, kid. Sobbing. You won't leave a scar, right? You're worried about scars after doing something like that? You're lucky to be alive! Alright, I'm taking another one out from the sole of your foot, okay? Oh, that's gonna be a fucking pain. Ah! Yep. Thank you? Look at how puffy your eyes are. It looks like you cried enough for a lifetime. But still, it was worth it. Because I found this in there. That was inside the thorny vines? Yes. It's something Mother always carried around. I never asked her what it was, but I'm sure it was something precious to her. What? What on earth is going on? How come Palvion's watch is here? Ah, shit, I'm thinking she's dead. Ah, okay, the finale of this episode already, huh? A world with no possibilities will meet its end. Counters, which are the embodiment of possibilities, can be seen as a defense mechanism put forward by the world. Story of heroes. What am I fighting? Old Master of the Garden. Excuse me. Alright, so... You... Dragon Boy... You... Moneybags... The Healer... And... Why not? Works for me. Oh yeah, right, ship. The Enterprise, why not? This is called a watch. Yeah. Something all all counters carry around. How fascinating. So it's thanks to this watch that I was able to use my special abilities during training. That's right. When Hyde attacked you to awaken you, you trapped her inside an invisible wall. That's your counter ability. I didn't do it on purpose. I thought I'd die if I hesitated and... You should be proud of yourself. There aren't many beings who can immobilize the Valkyrie like you have. I was afraid of Miss Hyde back then. But thanks to her, I'm able to use this ability. I'm glad that I was able to use this power to help the administration. But be careful. The counter's power consumes the possibilities you have. Possibilities? What happens if you use it all up? Well, it won't be a problem if you're in an environment where Ethereum is continuously supplied. However, if you use your powers until your hand on your watch points to 0, you'll turn into something no different from a CO. Is that true? But the hand on the watch we found was already... No. Let's go find Mother. It might not be too late. Follow me. Isn't this the door to the inner yard? Now, use the watch to open the door. Huh? But I'm not my mother. So even with her watch, I won't be able to use her ability. Exactly. If the owner of the watch is alive, the door won't open. However, an ownerless watch decides for itself who is worthy to be its own or owner. So we're just making sure. Oh. Okay. Lou. I can feel the invisible wall, but I have no clue how to get rid of it. If I can enter the inner yard, then I'll be able to see Mother. But to enter the inner yard, I need Mother's help. What is this feeling? When I concentrate, all the wounds on my body start to itch. A warm breeze. It's like someone's soft hands is brushing against my cheek. It feels cozy. My precious star. Mother? The door. It opened? I guess. You're the new owner of that watch now. The new owner? No. That can't be true. This is Mother's watch. And Mother is still alive. I heard her voice when the door opened. She called me from the inner yard. Hey! Kid, it's dangerous to go in there alone! Yeah, Palvian's dead. I'm an adult. And I'm going to fulfill my responsibilities as one. It may be hard, but you're brave enough to wait for me, right? My beloved star. I really didn't want her to leave that day. If I knew she'd never return, then I wouldn't have let her go. I wouldn't have pretended to be brave and said I was okay. The smell of Sandula. Huh? The floor. Huh? Something just came out of the ground? A CO? It looks like a person, but also very dangerous. I need to get away. My precious star. That voice. Mother? Is that really you? Why do you look like that? What happened here? Leave. You shouldn't come here. The air changed. It hurts every time I breathe. My head feels like it's going to explode. But if that really is Mother, I can't just leave her here like this. I've come to take you home, Mother. Let's go back together. Grab my hand like you always have. Please, just say you'll go home with me. But if you can't, then I'll stay here by your side. Perry? Run. I'll buy you some time. No! She's my mother! I heard her say my name! Can't you see? That? It's no longer your mother. It's just a remnant of a collapsed world that we call a hollow god! But you must remember what Palvian wanted to protect while even leaving you. Why she left her watch outside and blocked the path to the inner yard. If you die here, then Palvian's sacrifice will be in vain! Don't look back and just run! Now! Sorry. I'm sorry. I tried to avoid using this as much as I could, but there's nothing else I could do now. Ah, it is a hollowed god, huh? I have lots of money. Money bags. Go. Deploy. Bring the other shit in. Let's go. What the fuck? What's happening? What's it doing? The fuck is going on here? This is a glitch? What the hell is it doing? Some time paradox bullshit? What the fuck's going on here? I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Is this glitched or is this supposed to happen? It's supposed to represent Paradox doing the time freeze? Is the time supposed to run out? What the fuck's going on? I have no idea what happening. What do you mean I lost? The thing froze. I don't even understand what the hell happened there. What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck happened there? I don't even understand how what happened there. It just froze. Literally just randomly froze. What the fuck? What am I supposed to take away from that? Oh, there he goes. Okay. Okay, it was supposed to be a cutscene and it just glitched. Got it. Can't believe a shadow got that massive in just 6 years. Albion, how much corruption have you endured alone? It would be great if I could buy some time with this. This is the three wonders in the heavens. The sun, the moon, and the stars. Penetrating heaven and the earth. Startling ghosts and gods. O gods of the heaven and earth, I order thee, come hither and bound the hollow god right now! Okay, so that was what was supposed to happen. Got it. 3,500 meters above no man's land. Pegasus in transport to deliver the fishing rod. P-37 entering Northern Union airspace. Estimated flight time until destination is 50 minutes. We'll lower altitude to 300 meters in 30 minutes to drop cargo. Oh, it's one of the air troopers. Setting up a detour route to avoid detection. Those Northern Union bastards. Their air defense network is too tight. Are they preparing for a world war or something? They're saying it's to prevent flying COs, or at least that's their official statement. Didn't they also say they blocked the satellite observation with a signal jammer because of the COs too? The Northern Union's fighter jet squadron. We're being tailed! There's no damage to the engine. We'll keep our course to the destination. They're gaining on us. We won't be able to make it at this rate. Do you remember what the senior said to do? Flip the switch on the teddy bear. Are you serious? I thought that was just a joke. We have to do something. I'm not letting them take the artifact. It's on. But nothing happened. Corruption ray levels are spiking. Some's coming. Check the identification signal. A Demigorgon? The coordinates are sent. Oh, it's her. Alert. The 165th Squadron chasing the administration transport ships have lost all power. No jammers were detected. What kind of trick did the administration pull? High corruption rays detected. The corruption ray is messing with the system. Mayday, mayday, we completely lost control. Eject! Did you see that? All the fighter jets that were chasing us started to crash to the ground. And the corruption ray's response to it before just vanished like it wasn't even there from the start. Yeah, I can't believe it. Even after seeing what happened. Is this teddy bear an artifact we're not aware of? I have an idea what it is, depending on the size of the teddy bear. I think they stuffed the one person inside. Felix, can we talk for a moment? Yes. You have my attention, Minister. The administration's Pegasus we were in pursuit has vanished. I think you should handle this. I thought you wanted to avoid any direct confrontation with the administration, sir. We both know you don't mean that. Did you think I wouldn't know that it was you who leaked intel to command about them carrying an artifact? I couldn't dare to ask to meet you, since I'm currently on probation, sir. But it's the administration. Whatever their reasoning for coming here, they won't give up the artifact that easily. Let's cut to the chase. Can you retrieve the artifact? If that's your order, then I must. Then your probation has been withdrawn. Get back on duty. Take any measures necessary. Your utmost priority is to obtain the artifact. Understood, sir. Just as planned. I'll gather our troops on standby. Yes, but let me finish my cup of tea before we depart. What about the hostage? You will be guarding the quarantine center in G-Wing from now on. It's your responsibility to prevent the administration or other intruders from taking the hostage. Also, when I give you the signal, you can stab the hostage's heart with this. This is a sword fragment? Those are the wolf's fang we got from the counterside. The hostage is no ordinary human, so no ordinary object will be able to kill her. It's presumptuous, but why are we disposing of the hostage when we captured her alive? Didn't you see it as well? The woman has no fate. Death is written only on the parchments of fate, so we must summon her fate here first. I see. So letting the tailed one fall into the well was for that exact reason. And now the administration should be searching for her fate within the well. But since we have her physical body, even if it retrieve her fate, it will have to stay separated for a while. When her body and fate exist in the same world, but are physically separated, That is when she will be at her weakest. That will be when I use the sword fragment to get rid of the hostage. Then, can I count on you? Of course. I shall do as you command.
一発必中。社長、次の標的。
God damn it, Felix. Why you gotta try and kill the Valkyrie? You wanna tend the fucking world? The number of people who know the purpose of an artifact is much smaller than the number of people who know its value. Yeah, I can see that. Huffing. How long have I been running? My vision is getting increasingly blurry. Am I going the right way? Is this fog? It's not something dangerous like corruption rays, but don't be scared of whatever might happen once you open the door, okay? Right, I remember. I felt the same energy when I first opened the door of the garden. What will I see from this point on is memories of the past. Ah, the hollow god. What is that? Where did that monster appear from? Feels like something is crawling under my skin. I don't like it. It's over now. There's nowhere to run. Stop, Palvian. People are in danger. We must save them. That is not the CO you know of. It is not something that we can stop. Are you saying there's nothing we could do? But we're the administration. It's our job to protect the people. The administration has lost most of its units. Aside from you and me, everyone else is severely injured. So, are you going to die in vain trying to prevent something that has already been predetermined? But, have I not made it clear? The moment we lost the Quaffle game, the world's fate has been decided. It's all my fault. I was weak. I promised to save the world, but I couldn't even save my comrades in front of me. Alvian, it's not your fault the wolf died, it's mine. And the wolf's life was taken by the one who was using the Quaffle game as an excuse to toy with us. Is this where this world will end? I believe so. But the whims of the god Tamil do not stop here. She will create another world exactly like this and destroy it the same way. But why? Does God want us to suffer forever? I do not know. And neither does the administrator. But it doesn't matter. Whatever it is that Tamel wants, we have to put an end to it. So, stand back up. Goddamn yawning. Our priority right now is to get back to the Ark alive. The administration is abandoning all those people. I know it's out of their hands, but they were children who are much younger than me. Where am I? The garden? There's someone I never seen before with Mother. Who is that? This world is going to restart? That's right. The end of this world means the birth of another. Like a watermill, it always returns to its original position. Then we will forget everything and repeat this fate again? Administrator, you said you're able to remember the past worlds through the Ark, right? How many cycles of this have we gone through? Too much that I can't see the beginning of it. There have been countless attempts to stop this cycle, and we have made progress each time. However, it's not easy to find a path to an ending that we've never reached before. Master once told me that in the first world, we couldn't even struggle, much less attempt anything against the apocalypse. But now, Master's here, and we have an amazing technology called the Ark. Perhaps if we keep going, a day will come where this tragedy will cease. I hope so. No. I must make it so. I see. The memory is about the day the administration left the treasure with Mother. Mother told me that we would meet the administration again one day, but this is different. The expressions on their faces aren't expecting a reunion at all. Very well. If you need me in order to reach the ending where the world is saved, I'll gladly follow your plan. I appreciate it. Also, to put this burden on you, Thank you. What? As the antagonist, I was disappointed that I couldn't be more helpful. But I'm glad you suggested this to me. So, please don't look so sad. Don't look back. You entrusted me with this mission not to regret it. But for everyone's future. Right, Administrator? Now, it's just us two, my child. I'm sorry that I haven't done anything for you. No, please don't say that. You were my whole world, Mother. I was happy just being with you. I'm so sorry. I couldn't protect the future you would be born into. Huh? What do you mean? I'm right here. You raised me, Mother. Why are you saying that? That sounds as if I was never supposed to be born. Where am I? Home? How? Careful now. Even if you are a young counter, you need to rest for your broken bones to heal properly. Where's Mother? Did you defeat her, Perry? I'm not that strong. I calmed her down for a moment so she wouldn't step outside the door. Mother, she can't return to who she was, can she? Then, I'll stop her. I'll stop here. I don't want to do anything anymore. There's a memory that Palvian stored in the deepest part of the inner yard. In order to get that memory back, I need your help with Palvian's watch. I see that the treasure's more important to you, Perry. The administration was going to use Mother from the start, didn't they? Palvian was our comrade, and we don't take advantage of comrades. That's what you think, Perry. Instead of saving the world, the administration left Mother here and fled. That was Palvian's choice. We didn't force her. Crying and shit. Sovele? No. If we were to find the treasure, that means we have to fight Mother. I don't want to fight her. I understand how you feel, but this isn't something that can be solved by throwing a tantrum. We need that memory intact to save this world's future. The world's future? I'm not interested in something I've never seen before. My world, my future is... It's nothing without Mother! Vines! What are you doing? Let me go! No. Where are you going alone? Solome! Fucking kid. I don't want to go back to the inner yard anymore. I just wanted to see her again. I wanted to say that I missed her. And for her to hug me. That's why I could endure all those years alone. I believed I would meet her again one day. But now... What am I supposed to do? That star... It's shining? That light in the sky. Is that the fishing rod? The time flows in the counterside. However, considered the distorted regularity there. It is in one's best interest not to count the days while looking up at the sky. And then Solove's coming. Mother? Why are there so many stars up in the sky? That's because people's wishes gather in the sky. And those wishes become twinkling stars. Do you think my star is up there too? Yes, of course. When a wish becomes too big, The star gets too heavy and falls down to the ground. It is said that a fallen star will go out to find its owner's wish and make it come true. Wow, that's incredible. Did you make a wish too, Mother? Did yours fall down to the earth? Of course it did. My star fell a long time ago, and made my wish come true. Come true, yes. And when I asked what that wish was, Mother silently smiled and hugged me. At the time, I didn't understand what that meant. I just thought it was warm and loving in Mother's embrace. But it was you, apparently. I started running to where the star was twinkling. With my eyes locked at the sky, I ran through the thicket. Thought to myself that the answer I was looking for could be where the light had fallen. Now look at this, it's the graveyard. This place is a graveyard? Yes. It is where the courageous comrades of the administration are laid to rest. This is the resting place for the heroes who have sacrificed their lives to protect our world. There are so many. Did you make all of them, Mother? I had a lot of time on my hands. Enough to bury and mourn them, and even remiss about the times I had with them. What happens to people when they die? They fall into an eternal slumber, and live on in the memories of those left behind. It's sad that we won't be able to ever meet them again, but sadness is not all of it. Because we tried our best until the end. Still believing that the fate that we choose will bring hope to the future. And the administration still holds on to that hope. Still fighting for the future, somewhere in the night sky. The heroes of the administration are really amazing. But after all their efforts, it's a shame that those resting in their graves won't be able to see that future. It is. But at least it won't be meaningless. Because we live on into the future and remember all of it. We live on into the future and remember all of it, huh? We remember the sacrifices they made in the past. Paradox got out, huh? They finally caught up with you. Why, you? Do you know how many joints I had to snap to escape your vines? Huh? Those weapons. They're all the administration's? Each and every one of them have names and words engraved on them. When I was in Mother's wound, Mother made all these tombs, remembering the heroes of the administration who passed away. It would have taken much longer than my entire life to make them all. Palvian made all these gravestones by herself. But you know, the time it takes for a baby to be born is shorter than waiting for one's birthday to come around. Isn't that weird? It means that Mother spent all this time alone while she had me in her room. Mother told me that the administration came and saved Mother when the world was in flames. That day, Mother lost all her family, and we were the only ones left. Mother fought alongside the administration for a future in which I would be born. We were able to come this far thanks to everyone's efforts. But in the memory of the day she parted with the administration, Mother said something strange. That I wouldn't be born. From the moment a world is destroyed, the flow of time no longer exists. And without time, your future of being born is also non-existent. It makes no sense. I'm right here, Perry. Can't you feel the warmth of my hand? I exist right here, and all my happy memories with Mother are real. They aren't fake! But Mother said she was sorry to me. She was sad. Like we never saw each other. This garden is the only place that is isolated from a world on the brink of destruction. Palvian made this little world by gathering all the possibilities that were left. Possibilities are bound to be lost due to the change. But because time stands still there, it was a place where eternal safety was guaranteed. Palvian said she would wait for us in a world where time froze. That must have been a long wait with no guarantees. It was her last mission, to protect her master's memory while waiting forever for someone who might never come, while being trapped in a birdcage where nothing changes. Why couldn't Mother leave with you? Palvian was the antagonist. Her fate was bound to the world since birth, and this garden only stops Palvian's fate from coming to an end. Even if we miraculously return one day, it still would be impossible for her to leave with us. And then Mother had to live a lifetime in a place where time didn't even exist? Yeah. To live an eternity without death with her unborn child was... who has no future. I can't even fathom how much worse that would be than death. It would have been another loop of today. Then a change started happening in the small world where time had stopped. Grass grew, flowers bloomed in the cold, barren lands. With the flow of time, the fate of all things began to move. Palvian broke the eternal wait and chose change. Thus, a child was born in her world that didn't have a future. As a mother, Palvian wanted her child to grow, so she wanted to give her a name and have a future together. Because her child, the one who didn't belong to any world with no fate of ever being born, was her everything, and her most precious treasure of all. But she knew that that happiness couldn't last forever, unlike the eternal wait. Because possibilities are bound to be lost along with change. The flow of time gave the two a miracle called tomorrow, while simultaneously slowly consuming all of the world's possibilities. Then, it reached its limit. Corruption began to seep into the world that lost possibilities, and with it, COs started to appear. If what you say is true, Harry, are you saying that Mother gave up her eternal safety to raise me? I don't understand. Why? She knew this would happen, but why did Mother choose? I'm not sure. From what I learned, living all these years, that no matter how wise someone is, they don't always base their decision on practicality. Palvian just wanted to show her child a beautiful world. Or, at least that's what I think. Mother said that heroes of the administration will save the world. I don't know what saving the world meant at the time. In a world I lived in, administration, the heroes, they all seemed like stories as distant as the stars. But I think I understand a little bit now of what it feels to lose one's world. Where you're from, people are still fighting not to lose their world, right? Yeah. Though not everyone has great aspirations to protect the world, they do their best every day. At times, there are annoyingly difficult days, and in others, I may get frustrated in the face of a crisis, but each person works hard to protect their own little worlds. Then I will also work hard to do so. Because I don't want their efforts for a better future to be in vain. Let's go back and get ready. We have to get the treasure back. Sure. Let's go. And that's how Act 3 ends. And it is fucking 1 o'clock. Of course it is. In failed worlds, the antagonist becomes a hollow god. Even if there is a way to delay it, the end is inevitable. Really? That's what the hollow gods are? They're antagonists? Really? Damn, that adds a lot of perspective. Holy shit. Alright, yeah. So we're gonna end this here for now. Interesting shit, though. Getting a lot of lore from it, and I do like that. Alright. So, like I said, that's gonna be it for now. I'll be back later. I don't know how later, but I'll be back later with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, working on the Xbox. I am still working on Atlantis. We're getting there. I worked on it a little bit off stream. Just gotta do some, gotta raid this one place to get the last set of the new armor for the judge outfit. See how that works and looks and shit. And then continuing where I left off with the story and kind of just going from there. We'll see how far progress goes. I know I got something of a meeting very much later, but we'll see what happens. Either way, thanks people for coming by, saying hello. I do appreciate it. You guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn times you guys are in. And we will see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We'll see you later.